Hello, my name is Nicholas Poling. This is the video for Game Balancing Sprint Review 1. Let's get into it. Refresh Perforce, our group, get latest, no files updated, change list number 970799. Let's do the closing message first because that is the easiest one to get to from the very start. As you play through the game, I decided to change up the credits menu to be a bit more theatrical. Fade from black, top of the credits, rolling credits, names of all the developers, and a way to skip it without seeing the full end. Press any key once. I'm pressing enter just to demonstrate. Or let it play through, which will take a few seconds. This took about 5 hours, if I'm not mistaken, but I had a similar thing earlier, so I had my notes on how to do it. Part of the issue was finding the notes. Once I did, it was fairly quickly to do. I had to make I made something similar to how we did the main menu. That was all the widgets and controls and similar to how we set that up. Separate character and separate controller so that the functionality is all disabled so that the player can't fire a portal or anything like that. It will happen every time you load that level, which is just the credits. Let's see. The P button does not pause like I wanted without the any key kind of overwrites it. But if you just let it crawl, it'll go back to the main menu. The intent is that when the game is done and the player has beaten the game, this level will load in. Credits menu. Credits. All right. Now for the next, which is one button away, the level load in. This took about 5 hours, but it's the same. Part of it was getting all the other group members on the same page on how to use it so that it would look and feel seamlessly. 1 hour with the other 3 members to get it up and running, and then 2 hours to actually make the actor. Fade from black, elevator down. I did make the tutorial level, but this was last class in response to the playtesters trying to get it more easier for them to play. You can skip it if you know what you're doing. Win message, fade to black. Fade from black, next level. Fade from black, next level. Now, the completion criteria was have an elevator actor for both the win condition and start condition, to have it rise or fall to be variable so that we can create the illusion of leading to the next area. In order to make placing it easier, we had to make the elevator shafts fit more snug around the start and win condition, as well as create the walls extending almost infinitely so that the player won't be able to see where it starts or ends, and it creates the illusion of being in whatever area it dropped them off at. And then the next part was getting with the rest of the group to get the materials together so it looked like it was going down, and to know what order we were going in so that we could create the illusion of, if you're going up at the end of one level, you're not coming down at the start of the next. Now, the next part was, for about 2 hours, was a subtask of cleaning up the controls menu, getting rid of all the excess or wrong information, because we had to correct it in order to create recent information. We had to correct the visual and the audio because, well, they didn't work. As well as clean up all the print to log information, print to screen information. If I hide in the corner, my health will regen, but you won't see the +5 print to screen. Or if I go to a level with lasers in it, you won't see all the print screens of everything the laser is hitting. It was going through and finding all of that and cleaning it up, making sure that everything was correct, which took about 2 hours, if I'm being... I also cleaned up the level select so that only the levels present were the ones we wanted the player to have access to. Same with the timers. I also met with my other group project mates to get them my other group mates so that they could add a timer to their level to make it all seamless, to make it uniform. Since we had to have the options widget in there, since we remember it was required, we didn't remove it entirely. We just removed the functionality instead of most of it. We removed the music audio testing functionality. It happened when you press the 8 key. And yeah, that took a good amount of time. And the story that took up majority of my time, which took up a day and a half, was create a 3-areaed level. Part of it was level select, part of it not level select, part of it was level layout, part of it was difficulty, part of it was refining and playthrough. I had to break it down into 3 areas. An inside area where I demonstrated the key functionality. 5 rooms, you start out in one of them. You need a key in order to get through you need the right number of keys to get through all demonstrating and teaching the player its functionality. One key to get through this first door, 101. Two keys to get through this door, or one key to get through this door. I now have 3 keys of 2 keys needed. And now have all 4 keys needed to open this final door. Five rooms, 1 for each side, center. Last door leads to the rest of the level. Next was introduction of the grav beam and its playtest and refining. You used to shoot the bullets at it in order to escape through, but when we removed the bullets, we had to find another way for me to escape. So now it's tapping the interact button. Again, refining it, didn't want this area to be too difficult. Also, introduction of the circuit puzzle. Green shows you that the area is overlapping. Once it's open, it will give you the answer, give you these digits of code, and then the tumbler puzzle. If you know what you're doing, you can actually skip the circuit puzzles. Yeah, introduction to anti-gravity stream. It's just a hallway and a quick to get out of. Need to take a cube across to open a pressure plate. Circuit puzzle, once solved, reveals the combination to the tumbler puzzle. Tumbler puzzle, once solved, leads to the next area. This is the second area. Large outside area in the shape of an S. Anti-gravity stream connecting the different parts of the valley. Pillars with keys that the player must fall onto in order to get to. Miss the pillar, they should end up at the bottom of the valley. At the top of the S valley, find a key door where you need all the keys to get to the next area. Behind the key door is a more complicated circuit and tumbler puzzle. I did use the portals in this case as a faster reset. When done right, now these first 3 keys, the player can basically skip the gravity stream if they wanted to. It's faster even for some cases, but it is meant to be a practice area for the gravity stream. Because in the next area, they're going to have to know how to use it in order to solve it. These next 2, you have to use the gravity stream in order to get to. There is no way for the player to get to it without having to use it. Takes about 4 to 5 taps to fall out of the stream. Now with this, it's just a matter of placing the portals so you can skip more and more of the area. I wanted to incorporate the portals as well to, well, it's part of the main game loop. It should be treated as such. Circuit puzzle, it's press every button 3 times. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And the answer to the tumbler puzzle is 4 zeros. Again, the answer is one button. It's not all buttons 3 times, it's each button once. Now for the final area, they will see that there's nothing really to do except to try and get across. They have a key door, a shed key door where they need 6 keys, and 6 pillars spread out throughout the area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pillars. 5, not 6. They can still jump to get 2 of them, but they need the gravity stream to get the other 3. Boink. Now, should the player miss the pillar or fall, or intentionally like I did put a reset down here. The original idea was lava or water because that would be an instant kill, but it was decided that that would be too harsh and it's a long enough level as it is. So they just have to make it over here to the center to get out. Because the goal is to try and get this pressure plate to move. But you will not have enough time to do it. All that to get a button, to get a cube. So that the player can safely ride across. There is a method to my madness. So they're going to come over here and see that they need one more cube or one cube to get across. Should they have no portal set up for whatever reason, there is a quick way to reset. Portal likes to be a little weird. Cube likes to be a little weird. There we go. Don't drop it too soon. Now, since my level right now is currently the last level, it's going to load into the next area, into the credits menu. Now's the second and third area. The third area was a large outside area with a pressure plate connected to a door that is blocking an that should say platform, not door, that is blocking an anti-gravity stream reaching the other end of the level. The lava pit was changed to poison cloud in order to be more forgiving. Yeah, corrected right here. So the goal of the area is to move the platform. There were pillars just above the cloud, but they were changed to be larger so the player had to reset instead of being able to jump from one pillar to the next without having to use the gravity beam at all. On the pillars there were keys. To get out of the lava pit as well as the poison cloud, the player had to use the portals to get out. They had to use the anti-gravity stream in order to navigate around the area. Inside that shed area was the cube spawner that spawned one cube and only one cube. And yeah, that mostly took placing as well as managing the difficulty, as well as trying to create a golden path, as well as kind of a secret golden path. Like, I want the player to use the gravity stream to get all the keys, but I wanted the smarter player to realize they didn't have to use the gravity stream to get all the keys. If they wanted to jump from two of the pillars, they could for that S area. If they wanted to, it's rewarding the player that experiments, was the idea. And yeah, that's that that took about 12 hours to accomplish. Part of it was going back and forth between the others as we refined the mechanics a bit more. So yeah.